What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Buchanan Motorsports. I'm Brandon. This is our 2007 GMC Sierra behind me. As you can see, we got a LS motor here that we've been working on. Kind of gave you a few little hints here and there along the way, last couple videos, that we had a LS swap coming along. Well, this is it. This is going to be the series. This is going to kick off the LS swap series. Getting rid of the V6, putting in the V8. It looks pretty much stock on the outside. It's nothing crazy on the inside. I got a list of stuff we'll go over here in just a second. Tell you what's in it, what we've kind of done, what we're planning to do for supporting mods on the truck. Stick with us and follow along the series. If you ain't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, man. It's free. There's no obligation. You'll be up to date with everything we're doing, everything we've got going on. We appreciate everybody that's been watching. We've got a lot of people that are watching that ain't really subscribed yet, so we'd appreciate it if you do that, if you like our content. We appreciate you again. Thanks for watching, and here we go. All right, so here before me we got a 4.8 liter, about a 2004 and a half, I believe, and up. Based on the heads on this thing and the head bolts. If you know anything about the LSs, you can kind of tell based on the length of the head bolts, kind of about what year it is. Anyway, I got a list of stuff we did to it. Wanted to kind of give you a quick rundown on it before we actually started tearing down the truck. That way, you know, if you got any questions, you can ask them along the way. This is going to be a multi-video series, like I was kind of saying before. Man, throw some comments down there. Give me some of your setup. Tell me what you got going on. I'd be interested to find out. But the first thing we did to this thing, we put a Texas Speed Stage 3 truck cam. It's a 216 220 on a 600 lift, 112 LSA. It's gonna be a revving motor. It's gonna like the RPMs with that type of cam. These things are known for revving pretty high on the 4.8, making their power on the top end. It's a little bit, it makes a little bit less on the bottom end than a 5.3, but it likes the higher revs than necessarily a 5.3. So the Texas Speed cam is going to help us give overall more power, more air, make the engine work a little bit better. We're backing that up with the PAC 219 Beehive springs. We've got the 7.4, which is the stock length hardened chromoly push rods. That's came in a package. We also threw in a Melling high pressure oil pump. That's the MEL 10295. We got the upgraded lifters, the Brian Tooley LS7 lifters. We put the Cloy's timing sprocket in there with the LS2 timing chain. On this particular motor, we're going to run, we're kind of building for the future. This is not probably the final revision on this motor. This is kind of our first stab at just getting a V8 in there, getting something better than stock. But we're going to go ahead and size a few things for some future upgrades. So we went ahead and went with a 42-pound injector. We put the FIC 42-pound injector with the EV6 harness adapters. We are still using the stock, obviously, LS wiring harness. It'd be kind of not real smart to not use that in this application, since it's almost a plug and play in most situations. So we had to use the harness on that, though, to make those injectors work. We're going to use the NGK TR55 Iridium spark plugs. I mentioned the head bolts earlier. We went with the ARP head bolt, not the head stud. If we were doing a more, I guess, a boosted application, I would have been more inclined to go ahead and spend a little bit extra, I say a little bit, spend a little bit more money on the head stud to accommodate the boosted application. But I think for what we're going to do for a while with this motor, the head stud from ARP, it's kind of hard to beat for, you know, I think a little over $100, $120, something like that. So we went ahead and did that. For the headers, without doing a full exhaust, I wanted to go ahead and replace the stock manifolds. They weren't in good shape. They're known for breaking header bolts anyway. So we ditched those. We got a set of the shorties from Speed Engineering. I mean, for the price, the quality is pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and put those on with a set of the ARP 12-point header bolts. We might as well. I mean, for the money, like I said, you can't beat the ARP stuff. We went with a full set of Fel-Pro gaskets all the way through and through. Did the MLS head gaskets. Resealed everything front to back. New front main, rear main. Pretty much everything. New water pump. New pulleys. We are going to reuse the power steering pump and the AC compressor. Went ahead and put all new sensors, GM sensors, all the way through. Everything from oil level to cam position sensor, crank position sensors. We also went ahead and threw another set of plug wires on it. Some of the stuff I had, but it was just, without getting into too much of it, I just didn't want to have to worry about having something that was necessarily bad that came, from an unknown source. What appeared to look good, may not always be good. So I went ahead and just got a new set of plug wires. So that's kind of a quick little rundown on what we got going here. As you can see, some of the stuff is painted up. I had a little bit of time to do this. I've been waiting since earlier this year to have the opportunity to have the time to be able to do this. So we got the time now. We're going to knock this out. What you're going to see throughout this series, again, is us taking our time. We're not one of the channels that's going to be throwing something out there real fast, just yanking something out, slapping something in, and just trying to get it to run. I like to have my stuff well presented. That means I'm going to take the time. When I pull the old motor out, we're cleaning the engine bay. We may paint a little bit of this, a little bit of that if we see anything that needs to be dressed up. And to go along with that, you're also going to see probably me go overboard on some things as far as taking care of the vehicle, going a little bit above and beyond with some of the, like I said, the cleaning and just overall. I guess me being OCD on the way I like to do things. To go along with the motor, obviously we can't just slap a motor that's got some more performance parts in it and just expect the rest of the systems to work and complement what we have going on here with the motor. So what we did was we're going to go with a Circle D single series. I think it's a 278 millimeter, 3,000 to 3,200 stall. We got that. Been sitting in there ready to go. We're also going to install the TrueCool 40K transcooler. I went ahead and even though we're going to be modifying the lines, this truck didn't come with the auxiliary transcooler because it was a V6. Those typically were in the V8s and some of the, obviously the heavy duty stuff, most of those got the auxiliary transcooler, but I went ahead and bought the stock auxiliary transcooler lines. But like I said, even though we're going to be modifying it, so that's just me being me. So we're going to install those. I went ahead and got new GM engine mounts. I got the GM frame mounts. We obviously had to have those. When I got the motor, and I've got a couple spares motors sitting around here, but the engine mounts were, they're questionable. They're old. Not something I want to put in there and have to deal with in another 6 months if one of them decides to let go. So threw in some new engine mounts. We got this particular motor, and actually this truck is a returnless fuel system. So we just need one single fuel supply. We don't need the return line. So we're going to go with the Earl's fuel line with the 6AN connectors. Excuse me, that's the Earl's fuel line adapters, and then the Russell 12-inch fuel line / nitrous line. We're going to throw in a Aeromotive 340 liter an hour in-tank pump. we've got that ready to go. So that'll be a whole nother thing. We're also going to go ahead and put a wideband in this, so for tuning purposes. I've got a real good friend of mine, Mr. Charlie Wheatley Performance Tuning. He's going to be helping us out with some tuning. He's here in the Houston area, so any guys that may be watching this in Texas, I believe he does mail stuff too. He's a solid guy. May not be the biggest name out there, but he's been doing this for 20 years. So he's done a lot of vehicles. He has some very nice stuff. So we're going to be relying on him to help us out with that. And I went ahead and picked up the HP Tuners program too, so that way I can data log. We can email back and forth some, because he does live on the opposite side of Houston from me. And if you know anything about Houston, Houston's an hour away from Houston. So it's, you know, for a revision on a tune that you just need a little tweak here, a little tweak there, it's easier for me to data log it, email it back over to him, and we go back and forth with that. So anyway, just want to give you a quick rundown. We will be following this up here pretty shortly with another video of actually the beginning of the teardown. What you're seeing behind me again is going to be our big project for the next little while. So stick along with us, like, share, follow, and we appreciate everybody watching. Until the next video, guys, this is Buchanan Motorsports. Have a good one.